The producer.
What's going on? My name is Jeremiah.
Lil John.
Kaya.
It's your boy Joe.
Back again for another episode of the Heated Podcast. You know how we do. It's episode 14? 14?
Yeah, 14.
14,
That's
right?
right.
14, right? So we doing something. We staying consistent. Let's give a hand clap for that. We
Yep.
staying consistent. Consistency is key. You know, you're gonna have some bad days, you're gonna have some down days. As long as you keep staying consistent and keep going forward, that's all that matters, you know. Stay consistent. But you know how we do. Heated, preheated, or chill. Let's start with you, John. How you feeling, man?
Feeling preheated, for obvious reasons.
Want to elaborate? You
Oh.
want to talk about it?
Oh, just I'm just ready for anything. Let's just say that.
What that mean? That can mean anything.
That can mean anything. I know. Just ready for anything. Preheated. Kaya.
You just preheated just to be preheated.
He's sending it over to me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
chill, y'all. I'm chill.
You chill?
Nothing's going on.
Blessings.
Just vibing.
Vibing.
That's great too.
Just vibing.
That's great too. What about you, Jay? Chill,
Love it.
preheated, or heated?
I was heated earlier. Some personal issues going on. But I'm pretty chill now.
You sure, man?
Positive.
Positive?
Yep.
Giving me that serial killer energy right now. I don't know if you gonna stab me or not. I just want to make sure.
Hilarious.
All right, man. I got my eye on you. I got the pen. Remember that. You ain't got no. Well, never mind. You got a jacket on. Let me chill. But no, I'm glad. I'm glad y'all chill, preheated, whatever you talking about.
I just said preheated. What's going on?
You know, I'm chill. I'm chill right now. I can't really complain. Like I said, I'm glad to be here another day. That we being consistent. We staying consistent with the pod. Like honestly, let us know what you think in the comments. Get at us. Like I don't really care whatever it is. I want honesty because that's only honesty is gonna make us get better at this. Honesty is the only thing that's gonna make us improve. So, continue to show your support. Follow us on all platforms, including Spotify and Anchor. And we done with that.
Yeah. All right.
I think that was the fastest one we ever did.
For real, it ain't never been that fast. But no, this is good. So you see Jay back on here because last time, the last episode, well, an episode before the episode, there was we was talking about LeBron. And that was part one. Me and Jay, we was giving this guy and girl that work, in my opinion at least that's what the one comment said. I was giving this young man that work. He was speechless.
He's a liar.
We're gonna I'm gonna pin the comment up on here somewhere showing how he got that work. And this is what I do on a daily basis, people. I'm just trying to be humble. I'm not trying to be braggadocious, but this is what I do.
He's a liar.
He gets
You're not being humble.
he gets
You're not being humble.
he gets a constant, he gets that every day with me. It's always that when it comes to him. I had to give us some of that too, unfortunately. It's all
Relax.
love though. It's love. It was love. It was just
Relax.
it was good.
Every now and again, every now and again you gotta put belt to ass.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Truth is truth. It's not that we was trying. It's all love. Truth is love. But
He's a liar.
it's some people. No, that's you. No, don't get twisted.
No, this
Don't get
is
twisted.
far-fetched.
Some people like, because apparently y'all too scared to comment, but the stuff I was hearing in the streets, not saying I'm a part of the streets, but when I be moving around, I've been hearing that, they want to hear John and Kaya's side a little more.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. You want to hear their side to try to defend, LeBron. It's a lot of LeBron sexuals out there, and it's time to defend. So the floor is yours. Y'all can start it up.
There's not.
LeBron part 2. Do again.
no
LeBron,
LeBron
let's call it
sexual.
LeBron part 2.
I'm definitely not.
You know LeBron sexual.
I'm not.
Oh, God, no.
You were reformed.
No,
What?
listen, like I just respect the man game.
You respect him.
Like it was a point in time in my life where I ain't like LeBron. I did not like. I thought he was a villain.
Yeah.
The role
Facts.
that the NBA built for him
Right.
was villainy.
Yeah.
And
Hillary. Oh no.
The word.
now that
That's
he's
new
in the
one for me.
later aspects of his career, I just have a different respect for the man.
Right.
You know, people don't get to do what they've done. You know.
Exactly.
No, this is good. Like I said before, there are some LeBron haters out there. Like I said, I do not hate LeBron.
Be in the presence of him.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater. See, this
Like I
is
said,
called.
He's a liar.
This is
I'm
called
just
no.
playing, I'm just
This
playing.
is called deflection and projection.
He's deflecting and
Uh,
projecting.
I'm not a hater of LeBron. Like
He's
I said,
deflecting and
let's start.
projecting.
Oh
Let's
my-
start it again. Let's give him his credit again. LeBron is a great father.
Stop.
Right?
No,
See?
no.
Ooh,
I gotta
Stop.
keep giving him his
Stop
credit.
there.
I'm
no,
getting heated.
Just stop
I'm
He's
there.
a great father, right?
Great role model.
Great role
Great
model.
Oh my
philanthropist.
God.
Philanthropist.
Great husband. You know.
Husband.
So
I left some stuff out. He possibly gonna own a team when he retired.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
said he-
we're not worried about that.
Hey, you know,
we
he-
talking
We
about
just
now.
we worry about the game of
his
basketball.
his hairline looks marvelous now. It looks
We worry about
marvelous.
the game of
Oh
basketball,
my
y'all.
God.
I'm saying. I'm glad you said that.
It's only
But
two people on the list.
We focus on the
It's only
game.
2 souls on the list.
We focused on the game.
It's only 2 souls on the all-time scoring list.
Well,
2.
so
Who
we
else?
We're gonna give you a chance to defend. So
Who else?
Is LeBron the
Who
GOAT
else?
part 2? Get to it.
Who else your
Get
goat?
to making your
No,
coat.
no.
Make
You gonna
your
put
case.
questions. I'm making my. It ain't nothing to really make. Look back on it.
Look
like
back at
that.
what?
Like that ass. Look back on it.
Look-
Look back on that man career. Like y'all capping. Y'all capping.
What
If y'all saying he not in the GOAT category, y'all talk about this man is the backbone of the NBA right now.
101.
Not saying he
backbone
was
is
before.
in what?
He's the man is one of one.
He's one of one.
He's one of a kind.
There's nobody else.
No
like
one else
him.
could do what he does. No one else could have did what he did.
That's true.
He's,
I will admit that.
I mean, yes, he went to other teams. Okay.
Who
we get
ain't
it.
went to other teams.
Shaq
Not everybody can
Shaq
be
went to
Kobe
all
Bryant.
these other teams. And nobody talk about him.
I want it. Come on.
Shaq went to other teams. Ain't nobody talk about him. He won a chip. I know he went to win. When he tried to go to the Celtics in his last career. That ain't work. Kobe had to shut him down for that one.
He did go to
He went to the Heat. He tried to be the man, but Dwayne Wade was the man.
Mm.
He went to the Cavs with LeBron.
How that work?
Not good.
I wonder why.
There can be flaws. Like there can be flaws in a man's
Let me stop,
career.
boy.
Like there are flaws. There are low lights. There are not the greatest people
course.
on these certain teams.
That's
It's
true.
the everyday
That don't take
people.
away from. That does not take away from the man's basketball career.
For sure. And he's still a GOAT.
He still does influential things. He's still wowing us at the age of 38. Like it's people don't get to do that. I'm sorry. That's like a 1 in a million type thing.
For real. Like, well, first things
So
first.
it seems like you're still standing in the position that LeBron is still one of the GOATs. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I would never take that away.
Okay,
Never.
Just making sure they're clear. Just
as
making
much
sure
as
we're
you
clear.
can try to like deflect
Just making sure
or
the
like
audience
what you say,
understands.
deflect or reject.
You could
Like, what
say
you doing
you
that-
could say he missed X amount of shots. You could say he went to this team. Michael Jordan did
Mhm.
this,
Yep.
that, and the third.
Y'all want to
Bro,
hear this case? Build them
we
up. Build
here
'em up.
right now in the present. The man is number 2 on the all-time scoring list. It's nothing else
I'm
to
taking notes
really
on you,
debate, bro.
I mean,
Please write it down.
please. Yes.
I'm rhetorical.
You
Write it
can
down.
poke as many holes as you want in it. It's still
I
gonna
mean-
stand. There's nothing else to argue.
So you mean to tell me for someone that's 38 in his last 35 games,
Read the numbers. Come on.
basically 30 at this point, basically 29.8, but 30,
Okay.
shooting 50%, over 50%,
You showing LeBron stats?
8 rebounds and 7 assists at 38 years old.
On a
Who-
boo-boo team.
I
On a
mean,
boo-boo team.
Mm.
Right now. For right now.
they ain't playing it.
For right now. I don't know if they're gonna make moves, but that doesn't affect what he's already
I
done.
mean, he's still an
Sorry.
individual. He's an individual, so he got to play. He gonna play his game.
Right.
So, can you y'all? I remember last time you talked about back in the day, players was playing like Isaiah Lloyd Thomas. You want to say his who the hell
that was the one they got.
Who
at-
wants to
they
say
got
the
at you
man?
for
Middle
that.
name,
They
though,
got
like-
at you for that. You seen it. You
Come
seen
on
it,
now.
right?
I've seen
He
it.
tried to bring that up.
Shout out to
about-
Froby. Thanks for the support, Froby. You got on. You saw it.
You a lame.
You saw it, Froby.
His
Froby
name
ain't got in
is-
the comment section.
No, stop.
He said you was speechless. We gonna
no
pin it
one's,
up
no,
somewhere.
one's, no one's speechless.
That's what Froby said.
He's fake news.
Froby, I rock with you.
Talking about
Be woke.
news.
Seem like you a woke brother. or sister. I don't know which. I don't know.
Oh my God.
No labels. No labels.
Shout out to Roby.
Bruh. Like I was saying, you try to compare Isaiah Lloyd Thomas and Michael Jordan and not discrediting their careers at all. But yes, it was a little like physical. Yes, it was
It was
physical.
a little physical.
It was physical. Yes, it was physical. It was plenty. I seen plenty of pictures of NBA players like fighting each other back in the day. Kareem, I know you saw that video. That man Kareem just literally punching that white man.
Well, they was getting to it.
They was like getting to like, come on, it's been plenty of times.
Yeah.
But time has changed. The game has changed. NBA players from now can definitely take on the players back then. They can.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think LeBron James can survive in the 80s, you're a fool. You don't think someone like Steph Curry or James Harden can like go back in the NBA in the 80s and whip?
Okay, I don't know about James Harden.
I don't know.
I don't
No,
know
I'm
about
talking
James
about-
Harden though.
No,
but-
I'm just talking about like, I'm talking about like a prime version, like building each other up. Like, a prime LeBron, a prime Curry in the 90s or 80s. You don't think he finna go crazy?
Oh,
he gonna do something.
I mean, he gonna do something, but
I ain't gonna like.
I'm
He
not
not,
gonna-
he not gonna be weak. I know
he
that.
far from weak. Because no one,
But-
like I said,
But who
the-
knows?
The game, that's what I'm saying, but the game has changed. The game is evolving. It's crazy how LeBron is evolving with the game itself and still doing what he does at this age. And the numbers don't lie. So he got to this.
and
point.
what are these numbers you talking about? I want to
I'm
know.
talking about like
Besides
being,
that 29
being-
point, that
being
garbage you
ti-
showed me.
it's not garbage, but
Continue.
it's not garbage, but I mean the facts is there.
I mean, the numbers is solid through the years.
What numbers? I want to know these
I'm
numbers.
talking about being top 10 in scoring
We can pull up numbers.
and rebounds, assists, and being the
So
youngest
you said top 10 in
and
scoring.
oldest.
He's top 10 in scoring, right?
Yes.
I just want to know. I just want to get
I
everything
mean,
you
you
saying.
already know this already.
No, I want to know. You got to educate me because obviously
because obviously you
I'm
don't
waiting for some
watch you
education.
don't watch the game.
I'm
So,
waiting for some
so yeah,
education.
He's number 1 in scoring
well, yeah, he number one in scoring.
number one in scoring all time,
Number
right?
one.
of all time.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Number one in scoring
Number one.
for sure.
Okay. And what else? What are the numbers besides the number one in scoring? What else?
Like I said,
Build this argument, please.
top 10, and majority of rebounds, assists,
Top 10
steals.
rebounds, assists. Okay.
Yeah. And he keep doing this thing and he keep on building up over time and still playing at a decent, consistent level. And that says a lot because a lot of players, like I said, as grateful as it was and tough as it was, a lot of players are not gonna be playing till like 38 years old.
Right.
Even Michael Jordan, he tried playing it and he was still getting some buckets, but he was not getting, he's not scoring on 30 points and 38 years old.
Right.
He's not doing that. He's not averaging that. He's not averaging what LeBron would be averaging right now.
Mike not scoring 30. You said at 38 years old, Mike.
At
what?
38 years old, Mike is not averaging 30 points, 8 and 8.
Just making
I'm
sure.
sorry. So, but it's the truth.
Making sure.
I mean,
Got your
these are
words.
great players, but you gotta acknowledge greatness where it is.
Greatness.
And if you can't see it, then you're a fool.
You're
Because,
not
I
a
mean,
student of the game.
You're
sorry.
not. You can't. You gotta be a hater because
I'm
like
not.
no
You
one.
a hater? You're like that's some
makes
like
no
really
sense to
like
me.
some hating stuff to say. I
You
ain't
see
gonna lie.
you see this man. Do we gotta watch a clip?
We watching it night in
Do we
and
need
night
to?
out.
Do we need to watch a clip? I think we need to watch a
clip of
clip.
what?
Brian, can you go to LeBron's birthday highlight?
Birthday highlights?
I mean, even though
Ooh,
oh my,
Birthday highlights?
yeah,
ooh.
This is what we're showing.
oh yeah,
This is
for
your
sure.
defense?
I mean,
Birthday highlights?
I mean,
Because
2
we don't
games-
need
I mean,
defense.
Birthday highlights?
2 games ago, he just scored 48.
Birthday highlights.
2
What
games
is
ago,
that
he
going
just.
to prove exactly?
They let them prove they put this is apparently gonna make their goat argument.
What does it prove? Who else can do what he do?
Okay.
Birthday highlights.
So if
38 years
LeBron is
old.
not in that category, if LeBron is not in the GOAT category, who are y'all goats
is this what y'all talking about?
of this league then?
I want to debunk it first before I even get
Oh,
to
for
that.
sure.
It's a couple
It's
of
the one.
things I want to do.
Which one you want to see, John? What you want to do? Direct the
The
man.
one for 2 weeks ago, which is the yeah. Well, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I wish I could touch the screen.
the break room.
This is why I get YouTube Red. I ain't gonna lie.
No ads.
No ads, baby.
It's $13.99. That's
West
why you got
break.
subscription.
Birthday highlights. Mm. What's on his head? Well,
He's bald.
Say what's on there.
Who's doing that?
elevation. Okay.
at 38.
I don't like the way y'all trying to dumb this down.
I'm
That's
not
what-
dumbing nothing
He's
down.
just
Yeah,
like-
you are.
And then we gotta
y'all
wait-
dumbing it
Listen,
down. Like,
Whole
stop.
time, this like top players from the last birthday.
Why are we watching every
Two
single
today.
birthday of LeBron?
It's not every birthday.
It says LeBron.
It says
James
from
top players.
last birthday to today, so it's days in between that.
Oh, you showing? Oh, why are we showing?
We're
Every,
not watching everything.
so it's a dunk reel.
I don't know if it's a. I mean, we just clicked on a video.
You talking about a man that's never
Plays.
been to dunk
He literally
contest.
just said plays. He didn't say nothing about no dunk.
This is your defense, showing him dunking.
And actually lied about being in the dunk contest when asked about it.
I'm just saying, this is their defense,
mean,
Jay.
what
A
man?
dunk highlight reel from a 6'8" player.
Even Kobe did a dunk contest.
Oh my God.
Who's saying
So
anything
a
about the dunk contest?
The
What?
dunk contest gotta make you
Can
a
I
goat?
step, Brian? We
Pause.
gonna turn this off.
First
Turn
of
this
all,
off. Please turn this off.
You
Please
said-
turn this off.
So do you mean why you say a dunk contest like that doesn't mean something?
Listen,
No.
No.
Can we-
I-
listen.
I really just want to know who is a goats.
I don't
listen,
understand.
what is the list?
Because it makes no sense.
What is the list?
listen. Okay, I've heard you. I'm trying to give y'all a chance to defend. If y'all was in court, y'all would be exited out.
We
Y'all would.
wouldn't.
I'm Johnny
You
Cochran
would
when it
get
comes to
booed.
this.
You would
wouldn't.
get booed for talking.
No.
Because somebody gonna jump the stand over you.
You worse than Tory Lane's lawyer.
No.
Right.
Like this is horrible. Like
No.
You can't even tell me who. So
I'm glad y'all didn't go to
so who
school
better
for
than-
criminal
so-
justice. You're not going to school
No,
for
no,
criminal
no.
justice. is you?
this man
Please.
favorite player is Jimmy Butler.
You wanna
He thinks
see
Jimmy
criminal
Butler is
justice?
better than
No,
Mike-
I'm not
Oh, I was
going
going to say,
LeBron
Kanye,
James.
career change.
Yeah, please.
Career change.
No.
I always hear girls say, criminal justice. We want to go for criminal justice.
No, I'm not a criminal justice.
They always
I'm-
say that. They never always say, like, what you going to school for? Nursing? Criminal justice. Like,
Why I gotta be justice?
that's how they be talking too. Criminal justice. Criminal justice. I'm like, damn. But no, back to the main topic.
Go ahead.
Is LeBron one of the GOATs? I've heard this. I guess this is y'all
How
poor
can-
case for a case to make
How is this a
LeBron
poor
one of the
case?
GOATs.
I literally just stated
But-
facts.
It's not a
It's
portion.
I'm
stats.
going to go down the list of what you said.
Facts.
Go ahead, debunk that, man.
You know,
Go
for one,
ahead.
Okay.
and you can step in anytime, Jay.
I got
So you said, let's get to the main one. Let's get to the
Hurry
main.
up, get to it then.
Ain't no,
Damn.
don't rush me
No, no,
just
no,
because
no, no, no.
you had
No,
time.
because you,
now
I
it's
mean,
my
you finna
time.
make it seem like LeBron
No,
weak or something.
the people said they want to hear y'all talk more, so
Yeah.
I'm letting y'all talk more.
Yeah,
Hey.
Apparently, y'all showed me a dunking old.
Did you not learn your lesson last time? He said you
didn't.
can never speed him up.
You
He's like
can't.
Luka, he's like Luka Doncic.
I'm like Luka with this
You
game.
know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna break it down for you. So I'm gonna just address. I'm
Shame.
gonna go for the big juggler.
Hurry up
Shame.
then.
The one that y'all always go for, and that we hear the media portray the most.
Okay.
Is LeBron is going to be the all-time #1 leading scorer in points.
Okay.
He's the all-time leading scorer
so
in
that
points.
means nothing.
No, let me break it down.
I mean-
Listen, student.
I mean, you could just say yes or,
Miyagi
just yes or,
LaRusso.
I mean, can I get a simple yes or no?
Shh.
Does it mean
Hush. I wish I had some crickets, but I'm just gonna say shh. Now listen, students. I hear your concerns. Y'all talking about LeBron being the all-time leading scorer.
Uh-huh.
He's the all-time great. He's the all-time leading scorer. This all-time leading scorer that he's gonna pass Kareem. He's passed the Kareem. First of all,
Okay.
if you're gonna talk about he's the all-time leading scorer, he's also the all-time leading
Leader
turnover lead.
Okay.
He got the most turnovers in the league too,
Mm.
all time. Can we talk about that?
Oh.
He also got the most. He's also the all-time leader in choke finals. Can
I
we
was
talk
just
about
to
that?
say, he's
I'm just
the
saying.
all-time choke artist as well, but don't
Over
nobody
James
wanna,
Harden.
No, I didn't
Not
say.
even
I didn't say
in
all
there?
time. I said I'm stuck on finals. I didn't say
Okay.
he said that artist.
You can make an argument.
choke artist in the finals. That's facts. That's facts.
It's not facts.
How is it not facts?
Because you can look at his last stats in the finals. He's only had one bad game in the finals. One or two bad games in the finals.
He's only had 1 or 2 bad games in the finals.
Yes. You want to go back? You want to look it up? Should I look it up? Or do you
Please
wanna-
look it up.
Or you want to look it up?
Please look it
Because
up.
I mean, this-
part
you-
3 is never going to end.
John, you know what? I'm not even gonna pull it up right now because that's gonna take too long. That's gonna
Okay.
take way too long.
Just continue talking.
So he's also the, like I said, he's an all-time turnover, person, player of all time. He's the
Most turnovers in all time.
all time.
Yeah, well,
He leads that. He
I
leads
know.
that category.
I know that part.
He is also I would say and this is kind of hard to prove, but it really isn't. He has the all-time most like publicity, hype, and underachieving. Let me just get to saying what. Well, I think LeBron. You can't say LeBron is the all-time. You can't really say he's the GOAT because, in my opinion, this is one of my biggest things I got against LeBron, and this is strictly his game. The biggest thing I got against LeBron when it comes to his game, he has underachieved, in my opinion. You cannot be a GOAT if you have underachieved. Look at all the hype he had. He was hyped up since he was 16 years old. They said he was going to be the next Michael Jordan. They said he was going to be the next great this, great that. If you look at everything if you look at every single thing, has he really owned up or has he really matched that?
No, y'all crazy. Y'all losing him.
And you could make an argument he brought this all on himself too, because as you said, he's been, hyped ever since he was 16, 17
Yeah, and
years
it's
old.
not.
And he even had he got a tattoo on his back that says "The Chosen One."
He has the
so
one. He
if
said,
you're the
he
chosen
bring it on
one,
himself.
are you not bringing that on yourself?
LeBron is
when you have to ask Michael Jordan, can you wear the number?
I didn't say he was underachieved. I said he's
underachieved.
underachieved. He has underachieved.
My God.
You want me to explain how is he underachieved?
Underachieving is Carmelo Anthony never touching a finals,
they
never
talking about
touching
Melo.
any of
They
that.
talking
That's
about Melo.
underachieving.
I love you, Melo, bro.
CP3.
Like, be for real, y'all. For real.
I'm saying the reason
I me out. Be
no,
for real.
listen. You know how I can say he's underachieved? Look at the teams he's had. You had how many All-Stars? He had more. We could definitely.
I said this last time,
and we got to break it down. Let's break it down more.
We
Let's
know
break it
this
down.
all-
You
I
make
know
an
this
argument
already.
that LeBron James.
It's not an argument. It is. It's just facts. If you're gonna say you're the best player,
apparently not.
we've only had a few players that say they're the best player. No, but say that. He's the only player that I think ever say he was the best player. I don't know how factual it is, but he actually has been on tape saying I'm the best player in the world. Are we gonna deny that? Yes or
I
no?
believe he won a ring that year.
No, but I'm saying, has LeBron said he's
When
not
he
the best
said
player in
that
the world?
too.
Yes or no?
That's crazy.
Yes or no?
I remember this.
Stick to the
vividly.
facts. Did
Oh,
he
yeah,
say
for
it? Yes
sure.
or no?
Oh, yeah,
Did he
he
say he was the best player in the world? Yes or no?
Yes, God.
Did he say he was the best
Yes,
player?
and what's crazy is to me,
Okay.
what's crazy is he said that after a loss in the finals. Oh well, it don't matter to me because I'm the best player in the world.
I mean, that was after. I think that was 3-1.
That was I remember
No,
that.
but let me-
vividly.
Was
That was in
the-
2015. Look it up if you think I'm lying.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I already said that as far as the points thing, but underachieving. Look at the teams he's had. If you're the so-called best player in the world,
Wait.
can I finish my point without you saying something, please?
No, wait. Can you pause real quick?
I'm not even done.
No, reverse it because
I'm not done.
I'm kind of lost real quick.
Hold
I'm
on.
kind of lost. That's all.
I'm on the underachieving point.
No, because did you debunk? You trying to debunk his? You tried to debunk his points?
I didn't. How can I debunk points
Because
that he
I'm-
already has?
No, I'm saying like you try to come after his points. Like, can you try to talk about that part first?
What
before
about his points?
you just say like how did he get to getting that many points?
I think I spoke about how he got to the points. Well, I can get to that.
Like he stat padded, so stat padding can.
First off, stop going all over the
Okay,
place. Let me
no,
finish
that's
one
all-
point
I
at a
just want to
time.
make sure. That's all.
You guess how you confuse people.
I mean,
Stop.
I was confused, so I just had to make sure.
I see you're clearly confused.
I just-
That's not a secret.
I mean, you said stat padding, so I mean, I guess
I didn't say stat padding. He said stat padding. But now I look at it, it kind of does look like that.
Stat padding.
Go ahead.
But let me
Alright,
finish.
go
Let's
ahead.
stay focused.
Okay.
As far as the underachieving point,
Mm.
when I say LeBron's I didn't say he's an underachiever. I said he has underachieved based on
You just
everything.
What?
That doesn't mean you're an underachiever.
Like,
Just-
that doesn't even
No,
that
no,
doesn't
no,
make sense.
no, listen.
What?
No, listen. You can take losses, but I don't mean you're a loser, like a straight up loser. Like it's almost like you saying like you're a loser, but you lost in life. Doesn't make you a loser.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, but if you lost,
Doesn't
in
make you a
life,
loser. You get the separation. You get the difference.
But if you lost in life,
You won.
that
You,
still doesn't mean that you.
doesn't make you a loser.
That doesn't mean that
get
you
what I'm trying to say.
underachieved either. You could have equivalent balance and still be an achiever. That you didn't underachieve.
No, I'm saying. Let me get what I'm trying to
so
say.
he's not an
4
achiever then.
finals.
No, he has underachieved.
MVPs.
Let me say for everything that he's had in his career, for all the weapons, from all the tools that he's had, you had the most All-Stars from any superstar ever. This is facts. You
Okay,
can't.
so we know this already.
Okay.
Stay in the facts.
With all those superstars,
Uh-huh.
why don't you have more to show for that? Answer that.
Exactly.
Stay right there. Do not go
What
nowhere
is
else.
more to?
No.
No,
Can you
don't
answer
go-
that?
No, don't go
Why
away
don't
from
you
that.
have
Don't
more-
go away
Don't
from
go
that.
to
Don't go away
Babylon.
from that.
Don't go to
away
Tim
from
Buck
that.
too. Why does he have more to show for it with all those superstars? Answer that, because y'all gonna talk about why does he have more to show for it? Did Jordan
you
have?
want to talk about it?
Can-
Or
can-
you want me to go in?
Just answer. I don't know. You can say, if you say
All right.
if you say I don't know, it's cool.
definitely-
I'm not mad.
Because you know what?
It's cool if you say I don't know. There's nothing wrong with saying I don't know.
You want to know why?
Can you answer that?
I can.
Answer that.
Talent is way better than the 90s and 80s. That's why.
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that.
I was gonna say that.
I was
Can we
just gonna
get
say.
can we
I
get a
mean,
cricket?
The top
sound
top 3 teams.
effect?
The top 3 teams coming
I
up
wish I had
was
it.
really just the Lakers, and it was just Lakers, Spurs, and Mavericks just trying to bloom. And I know.
So you on tape saying that the talent in the '90s is worse than the talent of today? That's what you just said.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Wah,
I was just
These
gonna
are
say
LeBron
that.
fans.
I'll say
These
that.
are LeBron fans. They say this
I
type of
mean,
stuff.
You don't. So you don't think players of today can beat?
And
the
now we
players in
breaking
the
it
90s?
down. Okay, let's break it down then.
Cause
seen
is
this
that
one.
because can that be a question asked?
What?
Can you answer that? Like, you don't think the players up today can beat the players of the '90s?
What do you mean?
Like
Like
players in the-
just beat them? Like what do you mean beat?
in a 1v1?
100 players going against 100
A
players?
5 team. Like, what is like? Come on,
Take
man.
the five best players from the '90s and 5 best players of today.
Yes.
Oh no, that would be a wash. It'll be a wash.
You think it'd be a wash?
It'll be a wash. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I mean,
That's
you just-
disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Let me correct myself. See, I can correct myself on like LeBron. LeBron fans just stay headstrong. They don't want to correct themselves. No, it wouldn't be a wash because he's still NBA players. You got Kevin Durant because he's a top 5 player
I
from
mean,
his generation.
okay,
'Cause
okay.
we taking all the places. But I'm trying to get right here.
Okay,
Hold on.
Okay, do real quick. With that being said, name a top 5, and I'll name a top 5 real quick.
But that's not even gonna prove nothing.
But I mean, how
saying
is it
that.
not? I mean, how is it
I'm trying
not?
to go off the game and everything.
mean,
you said
you
literally
said- you
saying
said it's gonna be a
no,
wash at
no,
first,
but
and
I
now
can
you have to change
no
your
because you're going
mind
off
because you
individuals. I
knew.
gotta go off the teams.
Okay.
That's your problem with
So-
LeBron fans. Y'all go off of individuals too much.
I'll go off the team.
Go off the team. If
Okay.
you're gonna say who was better in the '90s, go off
I
the
mean-
team. Look at now. That's a factual thing. Saying players is kind of hard to prove. We go
I
off the
said
team.
I said
Look at the players in the
of today-
'90s.
I said the
Look
players
at
of today are better
okay.
than the players in the '90s. That's what I said.
Yes, and I'm trying to say the teams make up the players make up those teams. So
Okay.
you gotta go off the teams.
But I'm saying
look
this,
at the
a
teams.
5v5.
Okay, let's look at the let's break it down. So you want to say that '90s was worse than players of today? Let's go. Don't say nothing else. Let me finish my point.
Say
You're
it.
really making me mad. You're really getting me
He
heated.
get heated.
Let me finish my
Getting
point.
heated.
Yeah.
You're really
Yeah.
finishing.
Uh-oh.
You're really
Yeah.
finishing. it. You're really finishing it.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
let's
come
get
on.
to it.
Come on, let's-
While you searching,
let's talk-
and I'm giving
talk
information.
Let's talk about it. Let's
Now,
talk about it. Come
now,
on.
like I said, if you look at it, has LeBron not played in the East basically all his career? Don't say nothing else. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Now,
What I gotta do with
let's,
back then?
John, let me prove it. Look at the '90s Eastern Conference.
Okay.
Was the '90s Eastern Conference better back then than today? Not because LeBron,
You can't
he's
even say
more
today
more
now.
telling off of more from when was LeBron's dominance? 2010 to
I'll say 20,
to
2010,
28,
about
2018,
2018.
2018.
2017,
like
2018.
2017. Yep, 2017.
27. So from 2010 to 2017, put that Eastern Conference. You remember what that Eastern Conference based off the '90s Eastern Conference? Was that Eastern Conference better than the '90s Eastern Conference?
You saying that? So
The 2010, 2017 teams that LeBron has played. If you go look,
So-
we can name the teams. Let me refresh your memory.
Okay.
We had teams like the Knicks with Carmelo.
okay.
That team is gonna compete with the teams in the '90s.
So like what team?
I'm breaking down the teams that of 2010 to 2017 that LeBron was competing against at that time when
So
when LeBron was at his all-time dominance from 2010 to 2017. He was playing teams like the Knicks with Carmelo.
Okay.
He was playing teams like what's
was
the
good.
name of the other teams that was
They
around the
was
time? That was
Toronto
Drew-
with
it was
Kyle
Toronto-
Lowry and
Not
Toronto with
DeMar
Kyle Lowry.
DeRozan.
Derrick Rose with the Bulls.
Okay.
It's another
I mean,
team.
You ain't got to tell me about. You ain't got to
I
tell
ain't
me.
gonna name them else. Just those three teams.
Toronto.
Can those three teams compete with teams like from the '90s that was dominant in the Eastern Conference? The Knicks with Patrick Ewing and them. The Celtics when they was tailing off, but they was still like that. They were still pretty much because they still had Kevin McHale. Larry Bird didn't really get injured till later. You had the Pistons. Can those three teams right now? Can those three teams
So
from the
I'm saying-
'90s compete against those three teams I just named
Okay.
that LeBron was competing against at the time? Answer
Okay.
that.
Real quick. I can use
Don't go nowhere
real
else.
quick,
Stay right
real
there.
quick. Just one
You
second.
gonna talk about the sky was blue yesterday? No, stay
no,
right
no.
there.
I'm saying this. You're
distracted.
No, because you're trying to make it
See,
sound-
this is what I
See,
call this
I
is
can't
this is
talk.
this is the
Why
deflection.
are you
You can't
stalling?
talk.
Stay
I'm
right
not
there.
stalling. I'm stalling.
See,
I'm
LeBron
saying-
fans, they try to run,
No
but
one's
you got to
running.
stay
I
right
ain't
there.
running.
Hold them
I
to a
ain't running.
point.
I ain't running.
Were those
I'm
teams
saying
that
this,
LeBron was playing
because you're
from
trying to make me
2010 to
use certain teams.
2017?
I'm saying this.
Not certain. Those were the teams.
No, listen,
It's a fact.
Listen, all you did was name Kyle. You named Kyle Lowry and the Knicks. Like what?
Those were the teams.
Come on now. Like shut up.
Were those not the teams?
Listen, there's more teams in there. I'm trying to tell you this. Can I use the team from 2011 to 2017? That's what you're trying to say.
We said 2010 from 2017. So yes,
Okay.
listen.
No, because 2011 Knicks wasn't doing nothing.
What? Wait, what?
2011, 2012 Knicks wasn't doing nothing.
So when they was doing something, John?
They wasn't doing something in 2012.
When they was doing something, John?
Like 08.
They was doing something in 08.
No, let me stop. Let me stop.
You
let
see,
me
you
stop.
just
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
falsifying
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
information.
I'm stupid for that. I give you that.
See,
No.
you know
All right,
I'm right.
all right.
That's why.
All right, let me see. Let me think what it's saying. All right, so I guess we could start with the big. Let's get this out the way. The Warriors.
Why are you talking
That's-
about? I said the Eastern Conference.
No, no,
Stay,
no, no. Oh.
So you're gonna see. This how I know
No,
he
no, no,
lost.
no, 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 no.
He can't even stay right
No,
there.
no, no,
I said
no.
was the Eastern
I'm saying
Conference
no.
teams that LeBron played
Why
from
you
2010 to 2017
You think-
able,
you think
better
you-
than the
why
teams
you
from the
yelling?
90s.
Why you
No,
yelling?
because I gotta be
Why you
direct
yelling?
with you.
Why you
You try to go over the
Why
place.
you yelling? I can't hear
I gotta
you.
prove a point.
No, you don't.
You want to go over the place.
No, you don't.
LeBron fans are very
No,
confused
you
for the
don't.
most part. Y'all
No,
are
man.
confused. I don't care if y'all want it. I'm taking shots. Yeah, I'm taking shots. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm taking shots at all LeBron fans. Well, LeBron stands. Let me not even say that because a lot of y'all stands and sexuals. You need to give your life to Christ. Y'all do a lot of idolatry and something's wrong with you guys.
Hey.
You need to you better be careful with that. You gonna go.
Okay.
Let me stop.
Okay. All right, bet.
Were those teams better?
Okay.
The teams from the 90s better than the teams from 2010 to 2017 are LeBron's most dominant years. We can agree. We already agreed.
Most dominant years.
From 2010 to 2017.
So you're saying like the Heat?
I made it simple.
So I can use the Heat. So I can say the Heat.
That's what team LeBron was on, fool.
So, but that's still in the East. I'm still using teams like players in general.
Okay, fine. You got one team, the Heat, with LeBron.
I can say the Heat. I could say, let's see, because he did go.
Because really, they can't even mess with the Heat.
No, because
He
that's
was
what I'm saying.
destroyed, too.
That's why I made that man so cold. He went to the finals 9 straight times. So
Who was they playing against? That's what I'm trying to get. Look at the Eastern Conference.
Indiana, I could say that.
Danny Granger and Paul George.
Wow.
Don't cap on that team.
I mean,
Please don't cap on that
tripping.
team.
They did give him some work.
They was going to mess with Reggie Miller's Indiana Pacers.
They gave him that work. They was working.
You're pulling from the 90s? Okay, yeah.
That's where we at right now.
Why are we talking about the 90s? We're talking about right now. LeBron not playing in the 90s.
No.
Right now.
What
about right now? What about right now? I don't care about anything else. What about right now?
You want to explain?
No. Wait, what you mean explain? I'm gonna give you a chance to defend yourself. He's trying to. The reason we brought up the 90s and the two, because he got all confused. The reason we brought up the 90s anyway, because we trying to prove the point that LeBron's competition. He tried to say the competition that LeBron was playing, is harder than the teams that
he's trying to use specifically
players from the 90s.
Teams. He's trying to use teams that was just.
That's how you get to the finals, right? Y'all keep giving them credit for finals. That's what I'm trying to stay on.
I mean, I'm just trying to use players in general. That's today.
Why would you go to the West when he's playing in the East? That's how you get to the finals.
I mean, he went to the West.
He didn't play in the West till recently.
Okay,
so that doesn't count for anything.
So I can't use a team from
2 years.
I mean,
3 years.
Might as well. What?
Based off he's longevity. You're talking long. What did he do? The majority of that time he was in the East. 17, 16 years in the East. So talk about the East. Could those teams compete against the teams in the 90s? Yes or no?
I'm giving my Bulls the credit for sure. 2011 Derrick
Just
Rose.
say no.
Yes.
Why can't you say no?
Because I'm not. No.
So those teams could compete against Jordan, Reggie Miller, Bird, Pistons. Those teams. This is the guy.
Jimmy Butler.
He's already on tape saying the 90s was worse than the teams of today.
Jimmy Butler was on there.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler was on there.
He already destroyed his credibility.
Got caught in one
Okay,
line,
so
man.
we destroyed that. We already said LeBron. Let me make sure I keep it track too, because I just want to make sure I'm keeping track.
Nothing.
So LeBron's competition. LeBron, and you can talk, Jay. I'm just gonna write this down.
Okay.
LeBron's competition.
I don't really got too much to say.
Better.
John didn't already dug his hole.
He is. I'm gonna put him in the grave too.
Oh my God, what?
Put his tombstone.
No, this is crazy.
Competition is better,
Right.
but not better. Okay, so one discredit for the go argument. LeBron's competition was weaker because the East, that's where he was playing to get those championships. He had to play majority of those times in the East. His competition was weaker if he had played in a different league. Now it's not his fault, but I'm just saying your competition. I'm looking at your competition. Secondly,
So there's no competition at all.
I didn't say it was no. See, stop trying to change my words. I said his competition was weaker. That's just facts.
So no team in the East at that time could beat the teams in the 90s.
I didn't say that. I said the competition was weaker. Stop trying to change the narrative. See, you ain't gonna get me to say something stupid just like you said.
You kind of.
I'm gonna keep getting at you.
I mean, you keep saying you're not saying this. It's not saying that.
I'm telling you what I said. I said the teams from the 90s had better competition than of today. It's just facts.
Because you did just ask me were the teams back then, and you just said, you just said it's facts, but then I just
It is
said,
facts.
And then I just said so the teams that back then.
In the East, I'm sticking on the East too. You can't take it all over the place.
With the East,
Yeah, that's what LeBron. We talking about LeBron.
That's what
Yeah.
LeBron.
I know 2 years that he played with the Lakers. 3 years.
Yes, Jemiah. Like I said, I'm not talking about Lakers. I'm talking about the East with LeBron. I said so the teams that LeBron was facing in the East was weak and can't compete with the teams in the 90s.
Wait, what?
Man,
Speaking of Mike too.
Oh yeah, I'm tweaking. That's on me.
Good God.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You whispering to me.
No.
Speaking of Mike,
You think you're funny?
you a man.
Shut up.
Get me hot up. I knew I was gonna get hot up.
I mean,
Speak.
drink water. That breath. Anyway, turn this fan on.
Oh, that crap you spit.
Oh, you let your ass talk. No, anyway,
Oh,
like I
spitting
was
hot
saying.
fire on that head.
So all I said was this: the teams that LeBron was facing in the East at that time, from 2011 to 2017, in the East, were weak and can't compete with the teams in the 90s that Jordan was facing.
I didn't say they were weak.
Then why would you ask? Then why would you tell me that the teams in the 90s can that LeBron, that Michael Jordan could beat, that Michael Jordan or Isaiah could play? Can beat damn. Like, can I say it? Stop looking at me like that. Like I said, that's it. Isaiah Thomas, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan can bring their players. Like, yes, can play can beat teams that's in the East that was on 2011, or any team that was like 2011 to 2017 in the East.
The reason you asked why I said that. The reason why I said that because your dumb ass got up there and said the '90s players were worse than the players. The '90s teams, even though you said players, but you really meant teams. The '90s teams were worse than the players of today. I mean, that's exactly what you said.
I mean, that was I was strictly on.
It's
players.
on tape. You can't deny it.
I was strictly on players, regardless.
Oh, you won't even say players. That's even worse.
No, because I was saying players though. That was my main point. You started bringing up teams. You wanted me to bring up teams. That was your idea.
The players the teams consist of the players. So you can't even say that. But if you want to even say players, the players of today were better than the players of the '90s. That's an even bigger lie. That's even a bigger lie. Because players, you know why? Now we can say that. I know we going a little off, but we keep it on. I know how to bring a story back around.
That's why I wanted to say in the beginning. What's the 5?
No,
who was their best PG in the '90s? Who was the best PG who was the best shooting guard in the '90s? Who was the best small forward in the '90s? That's why I said
you're making this a whole nother conversation.
I'm really. That's why that was my whole point of even saying that.
But that has nothing to do with LeBron.
I was just saying that the team.
I'm trying to debunk y'all argument of you saying LeBron's the GOAT.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron.
One of the
no,
GOATs.
because LeBron was playing more competition, better competition.
And I debunked it by saying the teams were better. So how can you be playing better competition if you saying the players of the '90s are better than the players of today? It doesn't make sense. I didn't say that.
You did say that.
No. You said the players of today are better than the players of the '90s.
Yes.
So how can that be true? How can that be true?
Because I just said he had more competition.
How? When I just told you the teams that were in the '90s were better than the teams of today.
But
that's facts.
Because you just said when I asked you, is the players in the East, the teams in the East from 27? Because you're not confused me.
No, you are confused.
No, I mean you're not. I said the players because there's too much talking. Yeah. Like I said, from the teams in the East, teams.
Yes. Now you want to make it teams. I'm glad you did
players,
that.
Okay,
bring it back.
Players.
It's supposed to be teams.
No, it's supposed to be
That's
players.
What's wrong with the league now. Continue.
Oh my God.
My head hurt.
I swear.
We already got you on tape, John, saying the stuff you said.
No, I mean I got no regrets. What?
Don't live with regrets. It's good. No, it's good. No. It's good because that's what life is about. You learn from your mistakes. You're gonna learn from this mistake you're getting right now. You're getting a lashing right now. You're getting a lashing. You're getting a lashing. Now, I've already proved that I said LeBron's competition.
You didn't prove nothing.
Yes, I did, John. I just went down the list of teams.
I just asked you.
I did, John. I told you the teams. Did I not say the team that he was playing against?
And then I brought you.
I said it 5 times now.
And then I said, so the teams back then with when LeBron was playing were not good enough to play against players in the '90s. And you said no. That's not what I'm saying.
I didn't say it at all.
But you just said they was better than the players that LeBron's playing.
What? What are you talking about now? Now you all over the place. I said, listen, I'm gonna say this. Listen, I'm gonna break it down. Don't say nothing else. I'm gonna break it down one more time because you obviously didn't hear me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Jada heard me say it 5 times now. I'm gonna say it for the 6th time. 6 ring. No, because he listening. That's why he's good. That's why he's good doing this. Because he listens. He got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should probably try it.
No.
Now listen. Listen, LeBron stands. Listen. Listen.
It's emotion. That's
listen.
What it is.
No, we're gonna listen. No, let's break it down. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. The debate is LeBron one of the GOATs? John went on to say,
don't go to that part. Go
John,
to the part
let me break it down. Don't say nothing else because obviously you're confused.
Go to the part I was just talking about.
You're talking about the teams of the '90s versus the players of today.
Yes, talk about that.
I'm trying to get to that if you let me speak. Stop talking.
Get spicy. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You got 5 veins popping out your head talking about spicy. You real zesty. You real hot. You real sensual. You need some oil on that. Ooh.
Come on, veins. You got the veins over your head. Come on, now.
Yeah, I'm just projecting the veins you're giving off me.
Veins coming out your eyes. What's wrong with you?
You got a vein coming out your neck like you DMX, boy. Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop. Bring all my dogs with me. Boy, sit down. Now, like I'm saying this one more time. Don't say nothing else. Let me break it down. Listen. He's talking about the debate is LeBron one of the GOATs? One of my debunks to his argument of LeBron being one of the GOATs is that LeBron's competition was not better or is weaker. Is weaker than the players or the teams of the '90s. And I wasn't even going to the '90s first because he brought up the fact that he started saying the players of the '90s were worse than the players of today. Is that not what you said? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
Now
I said some.
I can't win with this dude.
I said some.
Now he said some.
I said some.
Now he said some.
I don't know.
Okay, listen, I'm off that. I'm off that because obviously he's confused.
Okay.
Now,
right.
So LeBron played weaker competition. It's not his fault, but it is what it is. Competition was weaker, so I can't. And the reason I say that's important because you got the top 10 on top 5 guys, top 10 guys on my list, they played that competition that he's saying is weaker, but I'm saying it's clearly better. The guys like Zeke, the guys like Jordan, the guys like Will, they played that competition that was dominant.
Yeah.
They played those guys.
Yeah.
LeBron did it. It's not his fault, but he just didn't. So that's already one knock against him.
Right.
My second thing, when you talk about this whole 38,000, I'm gonna bring it back to that. Yeah, he's passing. He's about to pass Kareem.
He already did.
I thought you got like 400 some points left.
He got it already.
He got it right now.
2 48-point games back.
Are we positive?
Yes.
Are we
He
positive?
has it. Yes, he has it.
Yeah.
He just passed it.
Last
the other night.
time I checked,
'Cause I don't
it
keep
was
track of
about
this.
318, but she
I thought
said it's lower now.
I mean, I thought it was 300 more.
So he wait.
He passed it
I know
already.
he just. I know he just.
No,
I know he just
don't.
hit 38,000. But
Are
I
we
ain't know
sure?
He passed.
I just want to be factual. I don't want to be lying.
LeBron's current points.
Look that up. Yeah,
I
look that
know
up.
it's got to be at least 200 something. Now,
I just want to make sure. Is he past him before I even say something? Because it's going to mess up my whole argument if he's not. I want to make sure.
Of course, my phone wants
Yeah,
to
because
go
I was watching ESPN. I think the Lakers was playing either the Kings or the Rockets or somebody like that. And, of course, they put it on the screen. They had LeBron on the left and Kareem on the right side.
My phone's taking forever to load.
Yeah.
But he definitely has 38,000 plus.
Oh yeah. So.
Oh, Brian pulling up. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, it's talking about 32. All time.
All-time career points. So make it plain.
38,104.
So he passed him?
Yeah.
Does it say number 1? I thought Kareem had like.
I don't think he passed.
I thought Kareem had more than that.
But go to all time.
He do got more than that.
Yeah, I thought he had more than that.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't pass him, but I know he got like.
He's 2 right now. Yeah, I thought he was 2.
How many-
He
how
got
many more
like
does he need?
200 and some points.
Because how many
left.
points
Okay,
does?
so he's 200 points away. So why did they make a big deal about
I
it?
knew
the
he
other
wasn't.
day?
I knew that didn't make sense. He did that interview that was a nothing burger. Didn't prove anything.
Hold on. I just got to go back and fact check something for myself.
A nothing
real
burger
quick.
with no lettuce or cheese.
It's about a nothing burger.
I guess you like all tomatoes, don't you?
I like
Mm,
mushrooms.
Right. Weird ass.
I just want to make sure I got this right. That's my main concern. Which
Well, he finna pass it, so.
Okay,
It's
so
regardless.
the way clutch points
Clutch with a
worded
K?
it.
clutch with a K, right?
No, no,
Oh, it's not that Clutch Sports.
no. It's like the people who post like House of Highlights. The way they worded it, they said LeBron becomes the second player to ever score 38,000 points. So that's my mistake. LeBron James did not
See,
pass.
there's nothing wrong with it. We give correction.
But
to
he's on the
LeBron
way.
fans. Yeah, he's definitely on the
He's
way.
super on the way because
Yeah.
he just had 38,000. This was what
Yeah.
3 days ago, and now he
Yep.
had 104.
So he's how many? He's
See,
about 200 something
He's
points. left.
284 points away
Okay.
from passing him.
Okay.
I
So he'll
mean-
definitely pass it this season if he doesn't get injured.
In 35 games,
Knocking
Now.
he
on
played.
wood.
Now, I just wanted to make sure I got that factual. Now you
Mhm.
talking about the 38,000 points. Okay. If he
Okay.
passes, once he passes Kareem,
Mm-hmm.
what does that honestly mean?
Apparently, he's the GOAT.
What does that honestly mean?
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT because he passed him?
Kareem, one of the goats, right?
Yeah, Kareem is definitely
Okay,
one of the
so
GOATs.
That's enough.
So what?
That's
So
enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Well, like,
That's
I don't
enough.
get how.
Because
like,
he passed
how,
in points.
But he
It's
has
not-
influence. He has influence. Like,
The
We're not-
reason. No, go ahead.
go ahead. Go
No, I want you to speak. I don't want us to come off like I'm just.
I mean,
I want y'all to speak. I talked enough last time.
Like you,
you
Just
spit.
say,
Drink some water.
all people who are considered
Go try.
goats have influential aspects on the game. Whether that's all little kids who love Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's our idol. Da 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 da. Same people who love LeBron the same way. We're not saying, oh, we love Brian Scalabrine. That's not a goat.
Yeah.
That's not a goat. You gotta have some type of impact on the game. People feared LeBron. LeBron runs the East, regardless of competition. LeBron runs the
I
East.
wouldn't say people feared LeBron.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely wouldn't say they feared
Yeah,
LeBron.
all right.
People fear Jordan. You can make that argument.
And if they fear Jordan, they'll fear LeBron. Sorry.
I mean, Tim Duncan
They're
ain't
in the
feared him.
same they're in the same conversation. People if I am to talk about LeBron James, Michael Jordan, that's a GOAT category. Those are people who have changed the game, who have a greatest of all time title. All this, oh, he didn't do this, it doesn't matter.
They picking.
He
no
been
reason.
doing this and running this game for a very long time. Sorry.
I mean,
You don't want to open your eyes to it. That's okay. That's
it's-
cool. Whoever y'all go to is You let me know in the end.
Me-
You let me know. Let me know who
Now-
got
Who I'm talking-
love.
Oh, real quick because
Who y'all
Can I
respect.
just debunk that real quick? But my one
'Cause
point
you-
tells that the 38,000 thing.
no, because on top of that, it's like you said like 38,000. Like I know it means what it means nothing to you. Like it means
I'm
nothing.
saying, I'm just asking, what does it mean?
Like, I'm saying it's like
What does it mean? Y'all talking about it means go.
mean-
I want to see how. Because if you want to be honest, you want to talk about.
There's
Does it
only
mean,
2 people
Who does
for
it?
one-
out of 4,200 and something players who have
Give
came
'em a
in
hand
and out the
clap.
NBA
Give 'em a
out of
hand
the
clap.
76 years
Congratulations.
Yes.
the NBA has been running.
Because that's such a great thing to do.
I mean, is it not?
Because that's such a great thing
It's
to
not.
do.
It's not a great thing. It's not a good.
Apparently,
accolade at
scoring
all.
38,000 points in an
I'm
NBA
just- I
league,
clapped.
who only has
I mean, you make it
4,000
seem
people
like-
come through in
the
76 years
reason-
is not an
Can I
accomplishment.
can I
Okay.
can I can I get my one
you
knock
make it
towards
seem
the
like you
38?
Go ahead.
You
I'm
make it
done
sound like-
talking.
Is he Tony Snell?
Is she leaving?
Like,
Is she packing up her bags?
I was gonna say.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm just putting my phone on the charger.
I'm like, oh, dang, okay.
It's not
Oh,
personal.
good.
It's not
You
personal.
make it seem like LeBron James, Tony Snell, or something. It's just some random, just
It's
scoring
just
38,000.
I'm
Like,
not dissing nobody. I'm saying this.
so 38,000
The
means
re-
nothing.
Can I make one argument towards that? I'm waiting to make one.
I'm not saying nothing.
My one argument towards the 38, him passing Kareem and all that, why I said, what does it mean? When I say, what does it mean, you got to look at it. Is it really that significant when you're playing in a league? I already said the league is less competition where he, in the conference he was playing in. I already said that. That's done. And then I said, defense has been laxed. It's not his fault. And then I said also, which is a big knocker, LeBron shot threes. Kareem did it.
Ooh,
Oh,
threes are more than 2.
Bro, they
Oh
all
my
lame.
God.
LeBron
Like,
shot
that's
threes.
part of the game. What you
Kareem did it.
mean? That's a part of the
It's
game.
not his fault.
It's
So
But I'm
only
just
2.
saying.
So what you're
Nobody
saying
else
is,
has done it. Everybody else is
Bruh.
hooping.
so what
Who
you're
else?
saying is, not only did Kareem not shoot threes, he didn't even attempt to shoot threes.
So
I
not
think he
shooting
made
his
one. I
game,
think he
baby.
made one in his career.
So shooting. So if he shot threes, that would have just made him over the top. Like he would have just been the greatest.
It would have
player
been
of
more
all time.
points.
No,
And we
definitely, he
wouldn't be-
definitely
and
would
we-
have more points.
And we wouldn't be where we are right now. LeBron would still be behind. We'd be like, oh,
Yes.
he's number 2.
yes, if Kareem could shoot threes, which is not his fault.
But Kareem
That's an
didn't
if.
shoot
That's
threes.
what I'm saying. That's not his fault. I say it's not LeBron's fault. I'm just saying that's something I got to hold
But you
against him.
but you're gonna discredit
That's
him
not
for
holding. That's
how,
not.
like how was
that's
that?
I'm just saying.
discrediting.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But that's
So
not
how
his
valuable
fault.
is it if you have something that's worth more?
It's still
If it-
valuable.
How valuable is it?
It's still
You
valuable.
got a guy that's only shooting twos.
He still went
Okay.
out there and scored.
So did he really pass him?
Oh,
Yes.
goodness
Did he really pass
gracious.
him when you got more weapons?
He did. He didn't score
Yeah.
not another point after that because he was done. 21 seasons in the league.
Who else
done.
can do that? Who else
Yeah.
can do that?
Well, if I'm shooting threes, we'll never know. If Kareem shot threes,
Oh
we'll
my
never
God,
know.
we ain't gonna know, but we here now,
Yeah,
and we
we
know.
know.
Exactly.
And you know what's crazy
Jimmy
about
Butler,
that?
Jimmy Butler better get to shooting more threes.
Yeah,
to
he
pass
better get
him.
to going if he want to pass LeBron.
Jimmy an old school player. He an old school player. We ain't got to do all that. We
Oh,
ain't
so
got to
he
shoot
gonna,
up
be top, he
threes.
gonna be top 10, right?
What you mean?
He gonna finish top 10?
We're not talking about Jimmy greatness.
I'm
We're
glad.
not talking about Jimmy
He's-
P. We talking about.
irrelevance. Irrelevance.
We
We
talking
know.
about-
We know.
But then
Irrelevance.
one of my other arguments, but it's off the points, off the league that he's playing in. The other reason I say LeBron is not one of my GOATs yet again is because of just simply the excuses you make. The excuses you make. LeBron is the excuse.
LeBron is an excuse.
Lee excuse. I
Lit.
tried to blend that in. That didn't come out right. But
It's okay.
L'excuse
I gotta say
L'excuse James.
whatever. and for example,
Oh my god.
Brian, can you play the video that I sent you earlier?
Uh-oh.
He is and this is just one example of a long list of excuses that I've seen. You can't be a GOAT and you coming up with this many excuses. This is what Kareem have said. This is what Zeke has said. This is what Jordan said. And those are the GOATs, right? They said it. So it's not just me saying it. These are GOATs. Let's get pause.
Hey,
Pause.
LeBron.
If
Now,
I'm not mistaken,
don't say
I'm
that.
sorry.
Hold on, let me explain.
I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Now this is for the people that's listening that can't see. We're looking at a video of LeBron James at a press conference after he got swept back in 2018 by the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James, he lost not one, not two, not three,
Not
four.
four.
He lost all 4 games. He didn't win one game. It's just facts. It's not hate. It's just facts. He didn't win one game. He's the quote unquote best of all time. His words. Say that back. No, he said he's the best player in the league. My fault. Not to misquote. He's the best player in the league.
So they said the best player. He was the best player in the league.
He said he was
Best player in the world in this video.
No, not in this. But he did say that though. He said,
I know he said that before, but I think that was the video. I think.
but I'm
he
not saying
said
that in this video. I'm not going to this video. That's not my point.
Hey,
I'm saying
I
this
see.
is what he said.
Fair
But so for the people that's listening, like I said, LeBron after getting swept and losing to the Warriors for the second years in a row, LeBron has on a cast on his hand.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was.
LeBron has a now.
That's the only
Just, let me
time I
paint the
agree.
picture for you. You just got done, right, talking all this stuff. How you the greatest player in the league. You putting up all these numbers. People are hyping you up to be this great, just superstar of a player and just this all time great. You just the best ever. You the best ever to do it. Some people are arguing saying you're the number one player of all time. But when you lose, you didn't wear the cast the first game. You lost the first game. You didn't wear the cast. Because he said he's going to explain in this video that he injured his hand the first game. He didn't wear it the first game. He didn't wear it the second game. He didn't wear it the third game or the fourth game. That's how long the series lasted. He didn't wear the cast to the final press conference after everything is over. But play it, Bryant. Play it, B.
Well, first question, Joe, on the left side, second row.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, we're just learning about your hand injury, and we can obviously see the brace.
Just learning
can you
about it.
Take us through what happened and if it caused you any problems over the final 3 games.
What happened? Self-inflicted. Post game after game 1, very
LeBron's
emotional.
funny though.
He punched that wall when J.R. Smith did that shit.
You know, for a lot of different reasons. Understanding how important a game 1 is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. I had emotions on. The game was taken away from us. I had emotions of.
Taken from you.
You just don't get an opportunity like this on the road versus Golden State to be able to get a game 1. And, I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So
It's hard.
that's what it is. When you have
All
a
right,
goal,
scrap
I
it,
think
scrap it.
any
Appreciate you.
individual,
whole thing.
female, whoever
We
the
ain't gotta
case
play
may
the
be,
whole
when you
thing.
have
It
a
ain't that
goal
serious.
and you like seek
We ain't
that
gotta
goal.
play.
I mean,
So that's your this is just one long line. I can literally, if I wanted to make a whole compilation, an hour episode of LeBron excuses, I could do it if I wanted to. This is goats don't do that.
I mean,
Kareem has said
okay,
stuff like
but
that.
can I say this though?
But Kareem's one of the goats.
In that series, he did average 34, 8 and 10. So it's not like he didn't
Couldn't
try.
get one.
I mean, he
And
couldn't.
couldn't get 1 game.
He could have stole that one.
Even Iverson got
that
1
first one.
game.
I mean, still.
Exactly.
Never won a championship.
And
Smaller.
you could make an
Man, he
argument
won a
that
chip.
Iverson team was
And
worse than the team
It
LeBron
was
James.
not an argument. It was.
Championship.
It literally was. He had all stars on his team.
No,
Iverson
I'm
did.
saying Bron Stans would say it wasn't.
I mean, what? All he had was Kevin Love on that time. And Kevin Love got injured. So, yeah.
But you're not gonna mention.
had former
but you're not
All-Stars
gonna
on
mention
that
the
team.
other All Stars that he traded.
Who was the former All-Star?
You could pull up the roster if you want to.
I think
man.
we should.
Hey, Brian, just one last thing. One last typing for me. Type in LeBron, Cavaliers roster from 2018.
2017, 2018.
We going to see if he didn't have any All-Stars.
Because Kyrie wasn't on there yet. So, yeah. That's that.
Type in Cavaliers. So you can just say CAVS roster from 2018. Get to the facts.
Get to the facts.
Because I've been on facts all time. I ain't in emotions.
All-Star because, I mean.
Had to get a little emotional.
Fact check. Oh,
Bye. Larry
Kyle
Nance Jr. is on
Korver.
there. Bye.
Wait, what you say?
Bye.
So B even know
Kyle
about
Korver.
Y'all made
Cedi
it.
Osman?
They made it as far as they
Wait a
did with
second.
LeBron.
Wait a second. They got
Is this
Jordan
Jay
Clarkson.
Crowder.
Is he an
Jay
All-Star?
Crowder.
Is he an All-Star?
You got Jordan
Is he an
Jeff
All-Star?
Green?
Is he an
Chin
All-Star?
Fry.
Is
Jeff
he an
Green.
All-Star?
Rodney
Kyle
Hood.
Is he an
No.
All-Star?
Go down.
John Holland. Is he an All-Star?
Stop right there. Kyle Korver and Kevin Love were 2 former All-Stars right there. Don't say nothing else. That's all we need to say.
Please.
No.
Cut the video
Compared
now.
to
Stop it
compared
now.
to Allen Iverson's
No.
team. No, compared to
No.
Allen Iverson's team in
No.
01.
He went to the finals
He was
with
like
a bunch of
34.
scrubs.
Compared to Allen Iverson's team when he went to the finals. This team is way better than Iverson's team. So and Iverson got 1 game.
This
Derrick
is-
Rose! Oh,
Derrick Rose?
Wait,
Are
hold
you
on.
serious?
No.
John, ain't that your man's?
Bro, they traded him. What are you talking about? He wasn't even on the team.
Y'all are
Isaiah
y'all just-
Thomas?
He was 200 pounds.
D-Wade?
Wow.
But D-Wade got traded back.
I think this is all the
The players
this
before.
not the whole roster.
This is the beginning of the roster.
Oh yeah, this is the beginning before they traded everybody. But this is
Wow.
like everybody from that year.
Type in
Yeah.
a playoff stand.
Okay, no,
Playoff
not even
roster.
that. Type in
No,
the
go
type
playoff-
in
no,
finals.
Yeah, no, playoff roster.
Playoff
is
roster.
good,
That's
yeah.
the right one. Playoff roster. So he still got
Jose-
2 former
Jose
All-Stars.
Calderon.
Still got Kyle
my God.
Korver.
Kevin Love.
Kyle Korver and Kevin
If
Love.
y'all are calling
if
that
using
help,
Kyle
y'all are
Korver-
crazy.
Kendrick Perkins?
Tristan Thompson was considered the guy. He was the
I hate
he was
him.
the guy.
I hate Tristan Thompson so bad.
What?
But Jordan Clarkson,
What?
fresh off the Lakers.
Those
Ew.
are, John, are those not two? I'm keeping it
Disgusting.
factual.
No.
Those are not two former All Stars.
So Kevin Love was an All Star during the
George
Cavaliers
Hill.
season.
Those are former All Stars. Yes or no?
No,
They weren't.
no.
Now you're gonna
That
say no,
wasn't
they
no All
weren't.
Star. That wasn't no All Star.
They're
He
Now
wasn't
they
no
weren't
All-Star.
All Stars.
No, he wasn't.
they're
How'd they-
former All
Why?
Stars.
Why weren't they All Stars, John?
Not no Cavaliers season. They was not no All Stars.
Why were they not All Stars, John?
Because they wasn't. They wasn't good.
Just because
enough.
they wasn't.
Can we look at them? Can you pull up their stats to see if that was All Star worthy?
Now we're pulling up stats.
I mean,
to
come
see
on
if
now.
they're
I mean,
All-Star
if
worthy.
these are good players. These are good players that you say that's better than that was.
This
say-
team was better than Sixers team because you brought up
Sixers
AI.
team, yeah.
Well, he brought up AI, and he
That's what I'm
said
saying.
AI even won one, but LeBron could have won one. That's the main point. So let's not get distracted.
I mean,
And
Kobe and
AI
Shaq.
is what? 6 foot? 6 foot
Man,
one?
they
I
took-
mean, when you
this
play-
team
when you play-
played the Warriors.
Exactly,
Bro.
like,
What are y'all talking
Steph
about?
Curry,
bro?
Clay, Draymond, and KD. Are you serious? You trying to compare that to
Like,
Shaq and
it's-
Kobe?
but he's the best
Damn,
player in the
wait,
world.
but
to
he's-
Shaq and Kobe.
But
Okay,
you're
and the
supposed to
best
be the
players
best.
in the
You're
world
supposed to be the
need
GOAT, right?
People need
Shaq and
help.
Kobe,
So that's
though.
not help. 2 former All Stars.
See,
And I got a 5 team full of just straight shooters. G, stop.
Are you serious?
You expected
What are you
LeBron to
talking
win
about?
straight up? You expected LeBron to win?
Yes, if you're the
Yes.
best player.
One game. So you can't give me one game?
Oh my God.
If you're the best player, you can't win one.
And didn't they almost
Brian,
win that
pull
first
the
game?
roster back up. They
Hold on,
said
didn't they
Jordan
almost-
Clarkson,
didn't that first
Cedi
game-
Osman. Get
Bro,
out
Jordan
of
Clarkson
here.
is 6th man of the year.
Jose Calderon,
In Utah.
Jordan Clarkson, and you. Oh my.
Y'all
get out.
tweaking.
Get out.
Y'all
Get out.
tweaking.
I'm
What?
just saying.
You're a fool.
He had All Stars. So this notion that he didn't have no help is a
Please,
lie.
Stop saying, please use
It's a
all
lie.
Why
stars.
you keep saying All Star?
Use all stars loosely, please. Kevin
what-
Love,
but they were.
They were. They not
Word.
current all stars. It's busting out
So,
the
so
gym.
they was horrible that year.
We go,
Yes. We can pull up the stats.
man. It's you can only go so far.
Wow, we're gonna do a part 3 to this. This is crazy.
Yikes.
I've already
You can
gave
only go so
my
far.
talking points. Like I
Exactly.
said, I've already proven that LeBron was playing in a weaker league, not by his choice, but it is what it is. I already proven that LeBron to pass the 38,000, he had a weaker defense was
goodness.
different,
That's a
defensive
lot.
schemes were different, and he shot threes. Kareem didn't.
Okay,
Jordan
but
is
the
considered
threes-
the GOAT by a lot of
Alright.
people, but guess what? He's fourth on the list. So
It's
what is
a
that? What is that?
very-
What does the points really mean if Jordan is fourth on the list? People consider him the GOAT. Knock it off. And then lastly, like I
Wow.
said, he makes too many excuses. You cannot be my GOAT if you make that many excuses. Those are my points. No one can debunk them. You want to do a part 3 and get a whooping again? I'll gladly give it.
He made an excuse, but still
these are
dropped
my
34,
facts.
8, and 10.
Any
But
closing
okay.
words? Because we're definitely getting into. We got like
Like I
3 minutes left.
like I said, stats over facts with facts. Stats with facts. That's what I meant to say.
Stat with facts.
Stats with facts because numbers don't lie. People like
Man,
you
drop
do.
them. Who is y'all?
But they
GOAT?
can be
Like-
manipulated.
He said Giannis his GOAT. That's all I need to
Like,
say. What you got to say?
Mm.
What's yours?
You want to know my GOAT?
Let's go. And it's Jimmy Butler.
You'll find out next time on the next episode. You'll find out next time. That's all. I ain't gonna give it to him now. I can't give it to him.
We gonna have to hear that. We gonna have to hear that.
Y'all definitely hear it. Y'all know.
He's
Jay
a-
know low key.
Who you say your GOAT was again, John?
He's a liar.
Who you say your GOAT was again? I forgot.
I mean, who my best, like who I'm watching
No, just
right
who
now?
your GOAT. Just who's the
I
greatest.
mean, cause you clearly just said Giannis because. out of
okay, so
nowhere.
look. Well, let's stick to this.
Get to it.
Let's stick to this.
this-
Current
Okay,
Generation.
Luca.
Luca.
And I'll rock with that.
He just got in the game.
Luca over Giannis.
Yeah.
He ain't been playing long enough for
He
me.
having a better game
He just so tricky.
for sure.
He
Okay.
just so tricky. He has
Well,
just a style to his
Who you say
game.
yours was?
Man, it's boy wonder for a reason. What the hell?
Oh, Tyler
Yeah,
Hero, boy,
y'all
one.
know the most favorite number 2 of all time, Kevin Durant.
Okay, I rock with it.
Famous number 2.
Famous number 2.
Well-
I'll put him there.
Well,
Yeah.
That's all right.
we're gonna wrap this up then.
Yeah.
It's gonna definitely be a part 3 to this. I thought I could get through them,
Man.
but I think I gave him a little bit of deliverance. But them demons fighting, them LeBron demons fighting,
Like
boy.
I said, like
They
I,
biting too.
like I said in the beginning, he's a liar.
No, the truth is in me. See the truth will set you free. The truth will make you free. You got to believe in the
Yeah.
truth. And all I said was truth, no opinion, just truth. But any closing words from anybody? We're gonna wrap this up. Make it quick too.
He's a liar.
Okay, that's your opinion.
And yeah, I mean, believe what you want to believe. At the end of the day, these are my opinions.
Okay.
And stats and facts don't lie. So,
Okay.
Hey, so I can't make you see the obvious. So
Okay.
that's on y'all.
Okay.
That's all I gotta
It's
say.
obvious. Anyway, Kaya, what's your last closing words?
Brian top 10. I'm just saying. No, definitely he's has to be respected. He's a GOAT. That's
Okay.
all. That's it.
Jay, what's your last closing words?
Yeah, like I said, It's a whole lot of manipulation going on. You know, there's thousands of blind witnesses out there when it comes to LeBron James. And,
That's
you know,
true.
the LeBron James stans of the world. And I admit, I used to be one. I used to be a LeBron James stan until I woke up.
So you
And like bro said, the truth shall set you
Ain't
free.
gonna do it right now.
You know what I'm saying? So, got to be delivered.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Well, it's been another great episode of the Heated Podcast. My name is Jeremiah.
Lil John.
Kaya.
I'm Jay.
Tune in next time. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Deuces.
The producer.